I am so excited about this haul. I got 7 new and returning items from Trader Joe's. I'm Natasha with Natasha's List, and we're gonna go through and sample and review the new items. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a nap after this because there are some very sweet items in here, and I'm so excited. So be sure you like and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out so much. And let's jump on in. I'm about ready to eat everything in here. I'm so hungry. Okay, 2 full bags, probably 7 or 8 new and returning items from Trader Joe's. I did my haul today was $132, and I was able to fit both these bags on my new scooter. Thank you, Cake Scooters. Like Cake You Eat. That is literally the name of the adorable scooter that I'm now using for my hauls. I was nervous I wouldn't be able to fit the 2 bags in the basket, but it was no problem. So I'm really excited because I got 2 bags, and then yesterday I did a test run on the scooter because I wanted to make sure everything was possible before I gave Simon the car for the day. And it worked out perfect, so I picked stuff up. So I'm gonna show you some of the things I got yesterday, plus all the items I got today. And this is like one of the best hauls I've had in a long time. Like there's some items in here that I've been waiting to come back, and they're back. I'm gonna scoot some of this out of the way, but we're gonna start off with these gluten-free Madelines. Oh my gosh, guys, these are insanely delicious. They come pre-packaged. Someone asked why, and I would think they're pre-packaged individually because it keeps them from going bad, so I kind of appreciate it. I know that it's extra plastic, but it does keep them fresher, so you're not gonna throw away a stale Madeline. But these are like a fluffy, like cake-like cookie. I found them to be moist. Some people have said that they're dry. I did not have that experience at all. Simon took a bite yesterday and was like, oh my gosh, what are these? Even if you're not gluten-free, you would love these. And the reel I posted is on my gluten-free page, Trader Joe's Gluten-Free on Instagram. I share a lot of the same content on Trader Joe's List as well. So if you're unfamiliar with that, you guys can check it out. But these things are absolutely delicious. I've been waiting to get this soup. This is the new organic very green soup, spinach, kale, broccoli, coconut milk, and miso. I'm not gonna sample this right now. I've heard really good things about it. Coconut milk with miso in it. You guys know that's gonna be good. I'm gonna wait, maybe I'll have it for lunch or a meal this week, and I'll be sure to share with you guys how it is. But 200 calories per container. You guys are gonna have laugh at the sodium. 1,800 milligrams per container. So this is gonna be really, really good. I love salt. Salt is so good. I have a lot of salt, so that is totally fine with me. 1,800 milligrams. Everyone else, it's up to you what your salt preference is, but I don't mind it. These I got yesterday, dill pickle mini falafels. This was my test run on the scooter, on my Cake scooter, and I was so excited these were in stock. I saw someone posted them. Last year I bought 1 bag and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get more, and then they were just gone. These little tiny falafels, you just air fry them. They've got an amazing crispiness to them. Their texture is good. The ingredients appear to be gluten-free. It doesn't state it's gluten-free on the bag, so maybe there's some cross-contamination in the factory where they make them. But they're good. 8 grams of protein and 1 serving. So there's 4 serving. A serving size is 10 little falafel balls, 200 calories. So a nice filling, healthy option. They're great on salads. You can put them, you can also make falafel tacos. Anything, or you can just make them as a tater tot and dip them in things. But I store them in a freezer bag back in the freezer because I didn't use them all at once. Another thing I did, I posted a reel about this lemon pesto sauce. It's delicious. It is so good. It's Parmesan-y and lemony, and just I was shocked by how good it was. And I did accidentally spill out half the oil on my backpack, but I did make a reel for that. So if you missed it, you guys can check it out. I'll post this on a link with my YouTube when this goes up, but it is highly recommended. A very summery, bright sauce that you could put on pasta salad and lots of things. I'm just hungry, so I bought these. This is one of those things I didn't go in for, but it got me. They're so good. Sour cream and onion, lentil and rice snacks. I always want these to taste like a Funyun, and they don't, but they're crunchy and good, and they just hit a snack spot. This is also back, and I'm so excited. The delicious chopped salad kit. Simon and I bought this so much last year. It was crazy. We just kept buying it because it was so good, and then we had to wean ourselves off of it because we knew it was going to go away. But If you have not tried the delicious chopped salad kit, get on it. This is amazing. It's like a crunchy salad because it's got like cabbage and cauliflower and radish. And then you put the dressing on it and it's just like it's so good. It's so, so, so good. A dill cucumber ranch dressing. I love it. My herbs for the week are cilantro and dill. I can work these into just about every meal I make. And something about dill makes everything feel fancy. Like it goes from just regular to like you're at the spa. I was excited. I needed some zucchinis and they had like the free range ones where I could just like grab 1 or 2. I didn't have to buy a pack of 3. So I love when they do that. I'm just gonna make sure I wash those off because they feel a little gritty. New item alert. New item alert. Dark chocolate pineapple sticks. This is gonna be good. So we're gonna try it. Look at this bag. The bag is photogenic. I like held it up. People just like look at me. I walk around Trader Joe's. I take photos. I'm videoing things. They're like, who's this girl? Wow. You know when you walk into like a candy store? Oh dear. When you walk into a candy store and like the sugar, you just smell it. That is what just happened upon opening this. So it looks like a little nugget, little chocolate nugget, like a Tootsie Roll, but like more chocolatey. And it has dark chocolate. And 5 of these sticks has 18 grams of sugar. And I would like to report there's no protein in this, but we didn't expect there to be protein. I'll tell you why I appreciate it. And it took me a minute to get into it because I still had the flavor of this in my mouth. Sour cream and onion rings. They made these with the watermelon sticks, and I found the watermelon stick flavor way too artificial for me. This, it doesn't really have a strong pineapple flavor. It hits hard with the dark chocolate. And I like that because I love dark chocolate. And the inside is like a chewy, it's not as chewy as a gummy, but it's like a gelatinous, a thicker gelatinous, like I'll show you the inside. Like that. It's not quite a gummy, but it has that like gelatinous texture to it. And I don't really taste the pineapple, like faintly. I taste the dark chocolate. So I like these because I love dark chocolate. I bet these would be really good, like if they firm up a little bit in the fridge. Not just getting started on the sugar. There's some good stuff in here. An onion, 2 lemons. What is this? Heirloom tomatoes. Someone put a Trader Joe's sticker on it. That's cute. I had to stock back up on Green Goddess seasoning. I've been making it all the time. If you saw my stories last night on Instagram, my go-to meal these days, guys, you get these rainbow trout fillets. They're in the frozen section. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in it. I think 4, maybe 5. They thaw so quickly. Like this is a fish that if you're like, oh, I don't want to wait for something to thaw, thaws in 10 minutes. Put it in a little baggie under some water in a bowl. It's thawed. Then you pat it dry. You add the Green Goddess seasoning. And in a skillet, add olive oil. Get it to like medium-high heat. Like medium-high heat, yeah. Put it fish side down so the skin's up to start. I know it's backwards, but that's how you do this fish. Cook it for like 5 minutes. Flip it. It's seared brown. Do the other side. So good. And then you just cook the jop choy. I don't know how to say it. It's in one of these bags. With this, and it is like the most delicious, go-to, easy meal from Trader Joe's. I love meals that like don't cost an arm and a leg. There's a coffee shop down the street. It's brand new. It's opened up. It's so cute. I went and got a salad for lunch the other day and it was $32. I was like, that's ridiculous. Just mango slices. Love these. These ones look good. Nice flat. Big ones in the front. That's what I look for. Vegan Tzatziki dip with cucumbers, lemon juice, dill, and garlic. This just sounded yummy. So I'll put it with something. And it has dairy-free cream cheese alternative. I'm gonna try this because I haven't had it in forever. And now that it's opened, I'm gonna be like, okay, now I have to eat it or else it's gonna go bad. Let's get a little spoon to sample it. And then we also want And now I'm gonna have to be sampling some, there's a cheese that we're gonna sample as well. I'm prepping for that. But this is what it looks like. It would be great with like carrots, but like I like to make like bowls. So a little bit of rice, a cauliflower rice, which shoot, I meant to buy more cauliflower rice, dang it. I can always go back. Cauliflower rice, oh no. Hold on. We got a jumper. Yeah, we do vegan, some rice, some garbanzo beans, cut up some tomatoes, some cucumbers. I just love making bowls. I love bowls. That's why when Sweet Green opened, I was going there all the time. But then I was like, I want to save a little money. Can't be doing that every day. Smoked English cheddar with spring onion and chive. The key word on this cheese is smoked. They're actually doing samples of this cheese at Trader Joe's with the very cherry plums, which are delicious. I didn't pick any up this trip because I've maxed out my 2 bags, but they're back and they're delicious. But this is a smoky cheese. So if you like smoky food, this is very, very smoky. And you can see like the little bits of spring onion and chive. But when you smell the cheese, what you're gonna smell is smoky. Oh, it pairs well with a fruit, something a little sweeter. It like complements the smokiness. But because this is a cheddar, and you can like add it into eggs, make like a smokier breakfast. There's a lot of options. Put it onto a sandwich, or just like a cheese board is like one of those fun cheeses that everyone's like, ooh, what's that one? This is good. So if you're watching this live on Instagram, I will answer all the questions at the end, so stick around for the end where I can chat with you all. Orange coconut cream. I'm gonna make my Element popsicles, but this time I'm gonna do frozen raspberries, coconut cream, and the chocolate Element salt. So like chocolate raspberry. It's gonna be so good, so good. For a kaki, I just was out of this. I wanted it the other day and I was totally out, so I had to pick up some more. This is a Japanese multi-purpose seasoning. It's like savory and sweet all at the same time, and like you put it on top of rice, like warm rice, and it literally just, it's a game changer. White sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, nori, kale, kelp powder, salt. I don't know why it has a bit of sweetness to it, but it does. It doesn't say it does in the label. I promise you it does. Picked up some of these for Simon for when he goes to work. I love these too, but I've been making cold brew at home, but he loves these on the go. He works in Beverly Hills, so I'm like, babe, don't get in the habit of $8 coffees every day and a $15 sandwich. That will add up quickly. So we've been buying stuff for breakfast and lunches for him to take with him. This is the meal that came to me last night watching Succession. I swear my ADD is out of control, but watching Succession, then I started thinking about the orange chicken from Trader Joe's. I was thinking about like how it's one of the best. It's always like the #1 fan favorite. I can't eat it. I know a lot of people can eat it. Simon is one of those. So I'm gonna make a little like orange chicken tacos, but instead of using lettuce, we're gonna use cabbage, and then we're gonna use jicama wraps as the taco wrap. Stay tuned for that. It'll be good. These are back. Tangerine cream bars. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. And I need to put them away quickly. These melt fast. Always buy your frozen food last at Trader Joe's. That way it ends up into the bags first, so that all the frozen stuff can be together, and then you're gonna take it out last. But just don't buy it first and wander around Trader Joe's. But these are magical. They also have the mango, but the tangerine one's really good too. Oh, that's so good. It's refreshing. It doesn't taste artificial at all. It tastes like real tangerine. Because they use tangerine juice. It's not an artificial or natural flavor. Actually, they do add natural tangerine flavor, but they also add tangerine juice, so I think that's why it tastes so fresh. Has cream in the middle. That is so good. That's hard to pick which one's better, this or mango dream bars. I'm gonna be revisiting this. I just have to put this into the freezer because they will melt so fast. So fast. Oh geez. How has this happened? freezer is very full. There should be a law, like, you can't leave an entire pint of ice cream if there's like 2 bites left. It takes up way too much space. Ube mochi's back. This is like, I have been waiting all year for the ube mochi, and I was sad. I thought it was not coming back. And then I found some freeze-burned ube mochi in my deep freezer, and I tried it, and it was not the same. So I'm just quite excited. These are actually the perfect temperature right now. So let's try these. So good. Literally one of the best tasting items Trader Joe's makes. There was fun fact, I was featured in the Wall Street Journal on the cover because I talked to a journalist who wanted to write a story about Trader Joe's, and I started telling them about people are they have cult followings for some of the products, so they'll go buy a lot of it and stock up on it. They asked me, and I said, yeah, there's people that like hoard items because they, you know, they'll buy like Brazilian body butter. They're gonna buy 8 or 9 of them. They want them to last for a long time. And like, I was like, my item I like to buy is ube mochi. They said, can you send me a bunch of photos of you holding ube mochi? So we made like a dramatic post where I held them this high. And then they end up posting in the Wall Street Journal, the hoarders of Trader Joe's. And it's me on the cover of the Wall Street Journal holding 9 boxes of ube mochi. I just laughed. I was like, they really painted me as the Trader Joe's hoarder, but if they tasted this, they might hoard them too. I'm gonna put these in the freezer, guys. Hold on. So good. Why are they so good? And another thing I love about mochi is just like their little compact size. Because you can have one and you're like, that's enough. That's enough dessert. But like, if I'm eating out of a pint of ice cream, I don't know when to stop. Ube just tastes like really fancy vanilla. It's a pistachio and caramel. And then it's got a fun color. Frozen raspberries. Those are for the popsicles. And when I was telling you about the trout, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, this is the dish that I make with it. Japchae. But I put it in, I cook the fish first. Once I remove the fish, I just throw this in with a little bit of water and a lid on the pan. I don't even really follow the directions. Oh, stovetop, yeah, there you go. Guess I am following the directions. And sometimes I'll add extra zucchini or, what's the other thing? Zucchini and red bell pepper. Delicious. And then Simon loves the pad thai. So he had that same meal, except I made it with pad thai last night. He came upstairs and he was downstairs eating it while I was painting. Oh, this is one of the items I bought yesterday. Watermelon overnight face mask is back. Keep this in the fridge. Wonderful on your face. Like I said, I don't like artificial watermelon smell. For some reason, if it's kind of floral, so it doesn't smell too watermelon-y, but it's awesome. It's very similar to this Neutrogena. Is it Neutrogena? It's a product that I have upstairs that I use. No, it's Clinique. It's a Clinique mask. Like it's almost identical to it. And it's great. It keeps your skin hydrated, especially during the summer when you're out in the sun. You want to keep it hydrated. I cannot believe I literally rode on the scooter with eggs. I was really testing myself. Pasture-raised large brown eggs. These are back. Carolina style gold barbecue chips. These are amazing. They're so good. Someone DM'd me and said, hey, guess what's back? And I was like, yes. These are so delicious. Inspired by some of the best barbecue we've enjoyed in the Carolinas. These crunchy ridge cut. They're thick ridges, guys. They have a tang from mustard and vinegar. Sweet and smoky. I feel like I'm at like a summer barbecue right now with my mochi eating and my chips. So delicious. Shredded cabbage. I like to use this in salads. I may use those in the tacos, the orange chicken tacos I told you about. And that's why I also got the organic coleslaw kit. This one comes with a sweet creamy dressing. I need to taste it to see if the dressing aligns with my recipe in my head for the orange chicken tacos, which I think I'm gonna make those for dinner tonight. I'm excited. I just realized I bought another new item that's in the bag. If you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you've made it this far. That helps me out a lot and keeps me hauling. Yellow watermelon are back. I like these little ones because you can cut them in half and eat them like you would a grapefruit, and it's very satisfying. They taste just like regular watermelons, but they're yellow. Gluten-free tortillas with quinoa flour. I use these for sandwiches and just sometimes I make quesadillas for myself. And then here are the jicama wraps that I will be using for the mandarin orange chicken tacos. That's gonna be a fun recipe. Chomps, grass-fed and finished beef stick, 0 sugar. These were in the front at the checkout, so I thought I'll give one, and it's a jalapeno. 9 grams of protein. Like, what is going on for my hand? It's like part of the red onion. It's clearly a purple onion. Okay. Look at this shtick. These are really good. And I believe, yeah, grass-fed and finished beef, which is great. Water, sea salt, encapsulated lactic acid, jalapeno peppers, celery powder, black pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, coriander stuffed in a beef collagen casing. Get a little bit of collagen, extra protein. It's a good snack if you want something that's gonna hold you over. Yeah, that's actually really tasty. And it doesn't taste like, sometimes it could taste like too meaty or something, but no, that was actually really nice. And I like the little kick of the spice. Is this new, guys? Organic cold pressed juice, green from Trader Joe's. It's in a big bottle. Vegetable and fruit juices with a mint tea. I don't recall ever seeing this. They have another cold pressed juice that is in a smaller bottle. And the reason this stood out to me was because 30 calories and only 4 grams of sugar, 0 grams of added sugar. It's organic cucumber juice, celery juice, grapefruit juice, green leaf lettuce juice, green chard juice, lemon, kale, spinach, parsley, mint tea, and all of it's organic, which when I have a juice or of any sort, I want it to be organic. We're gonna give this a little sample. Bright and refreshing. It sounds delicious. It's like if I were gonna go get a green juice, this is exactly what I want. I don't want it to be super sweet. I want my sugar from my mochi, and I want my juices to not have a bunch of sugar in them. Oh, if you've ever had celery juice, this lines up with celery juice. It's very celery-esque. Very celery forward. Yeah, it's nice. It's refreshing. This would be a good thing, like if you take athletic greens, which I'll link a code for. What do you get? 5 free travel packs? I'll give you guys that code. But mix your athletic greens in this in the morning. That would be yummy. Or you could just have it on its own. You don't need to mix anything in it. Delicious. I'm a fan. I was in like a juicing phase years ago. Store-bought juice is just so much easier, so much more convenient. I got me a yellow onion. More reindeer cherries. Remember like last week I was like, I don't know why they're so big, because these are the jumbo reindeer cherries. They are so delicious. The pit to fruit ratio is on point. These are the ones you want to get if you're reindeer cherry shopping. These are seasonal items, so they will be gone. Be sure to get them. Nicole from Dope Kitchen actually is the one that was like, you've got to get them. So I did. And then oat beverage. This week I'm going with oat. Simon doesn't like vanilla, but I do, so I'm compromising. This week oat, next week back to vanilla. And I guess we could get both, but there's just like, these cartons take up so much room. And I picked up another one of these because I was like, I'm certain I'm gonna like this. So that is it, guys. That's almost $200 worth of items from Trader Joe's that I fit onto the little bike. Well, the 2 bags today were $130. But I'm really excited because once you like get on the kick of like making something easy from Trader Joe's, it really inspires you to make more and like cook at home more, and I absolutely love it. It's fun and it's like something to do. So let me know what your guys' like easy go-to meal hacks are, and we can all share ours and share amongst the family of Trader Joe's fans. Well, that is it for this week. I'll see you guys next week, and keep an eye out for new items I will be posting to my Instagram feed. I'm also now on Threads. Find me on Threads, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on LinkedIn, but not like I'm personally on LinkedIn. There's just so many social platforms these days. But I'll see you guys next week. So thanks for watching.